The Space Coast is changing quickly. The biggest mistake buyers make is assuming every change makes every neighborhood more valuable, more convenient, or more affordable. Growth can create opportunity. It can also change traffic, construction choices, insurance questions, association costs, and the amount of due diligence you need before making an offer. If you're planning to buy on the Florida Space Coast before 2027, here are 5 changes I would prepare for now and the questions I would ask before choosing a home. I'm Carrie Liotta, a local realtor right here on Florida's Space Coast. I help buyers compare communities across Brevard County based on the life they actually plan to live, not just the town name, a listing description, or something exciting they saw in a headline. If you're researching a move, join my private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. Just scan that QR code on the screen to ask questions, compare areas, and learn what everyday Space Coast life is really like. The first change is continued growth around employment, healthcare, housing, retail, recreation, and transportation corridors. That sounds positive, and it can be. More services and opportunities may make daily life easier, but growth can also change the route between your home and work, school, childcare, medical appointments, or the places you visit every day. Do not choose an area because someone says it's centrally located. Test the exact address at the time you will actually travel. A home in Viera may feel convenient for I-95, shopping, medical services, and central Brevard activities. A home in Merritt Island may make more sense for a job near Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, or Port Canaveral. Rockledge may balance 2 commuters. Titusville may reduce windshield time for a North Brevard aerospace household. Melbourne or West Melbourne may fit a household whose routine points south. The right location is not the center of the map, it is the center of your week. The second change is the number of buyers comparing new construction with resale. Builder incentives can make a new home look attractive, but the advertised price or promotional payment is not the completed cost of ownership. Before you commit, identify the lot premium, structural options, design selections, financing terms, closing costs, association dues, district assessments, window coverings, appliances, landscaping, fence, gutters, storage, and outdoor improvements you expect to add. Then compare that completed home number with resale property that may already include some of those items. Also, separate structural decisions from cosmetic decisions. A cabinet color can be changed later. Window placement, ceiling height, garage depth, room layout, electrical locations, plumbing, and structural openings are much harder and more expensive to change after construction. The question is not whether new construction is better. The question is whether the finished home, finished payment, location, timeline, and future flexibility fit your plan. The third change is how early insurance belongs in the home search. Do not wait until the end of the inspection period to discover that the roof, electrical panel, plumbing, water heater, openings, prior claims, flood information, or association coverage creates a problem for your insurer or lender. Ask for available permits, roof documentation, wind mitigation information, 4-point information when relevant, flood zone and elevation documents when applicable, and association insurance documents for condos or attached homes. Then obtain a written quote for the exact property using accurate information. An area average cannot price the house you're buying. 2 homes on the same street can produce different insurance questions because of age, construction, roof shape, roof attachments, openings, updates, maintenance, claims, or documentation. This does not mean you should avoid older homes, beachside homes, condos, or waterfront property. It means the insurance file should become a part of your comparison before emotions take over. And the fourth change is increased attention to association finances, reserves, assessments, maintenance responsibility, and building condition. The monthly fee is only one line. For a condo, review the budget, available reserve information, recent meeting minutes, insurance responsibilities, current or proposed assessments, major project history, rental rules, pet rules, parking, financing eligibility, and any inspection or structural documentation that applies. For an HOA, verify what the fees cover, what remains the owner's responsibility, architectural rules, leasing limits, application requirements, and any district or community charges beyond the HOA itself. A higher fee fee is not automatically bad if it supports services and maintenance the buyer values. A lower fee is not automatically safer either if major expenses are being deferred or shifted directly to the owner. Read the financial story, not just the monthly number. The fifth change is the need for a more complete decision model. The purchase price is important, but it does not tell you the annual cost, near-term repair exposure, commute burden, association obligations, lifestyle, value, or resale flexibility. Create one worksheet for every serious home. Include the realistic post-purchase tax estimate, written insurance quotes, flood coverage, HOA or condo fees, district charges, utilities, routine maintenance, major system condition, likely near-term projects, and buyer-specific costs. Then add the life test. How often will you cross a bridge? How far are the routes you will use 5 days a week? Will you actually use the amenities? Does the home support pets, guests, remote work, a boat, RV, multi-generational living, or whatever matters to your household? The price can become the wrong purchase when it creates the highest friction. Before 2027, prepare for 5 things: continued growth that changes daily routes, new construction decisions that require completed home budget, earlier insurance verification, deeper condo and HOA review, and total fit comparison that goes beyond the purchase price. None of these changes creates one universal best area. They just simply make a disciplined buying process more valuable. If you're comparing Viera, Melbourne, Rockledge, Cocoa Beach, Satellite Beach, Merritt Island, Titusville, Palm Bay, or another Space Coast community, join my private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. Just scan the QR code on the screen and come ask your questions and compare the trade-offs with people who are also planning a move and that live here. I'm Carrie Liotta, a realtor right here on the Space Coast, and I would be glad to help you build an address by address comparison before you buy. I'll see you in the next video.